Hey everybody, welcome. It is Wreath Wednesday. I am Dawn. This is Wreath Decor by Dawn. Alright, so tonight we are going to do a Santa themed wreath. I'm using a 24-inch evergreen pine frame that I got from Hobby Lobby. I've got some picks and some pine cones and some ornaments and things here that we're going to put in. I also have some red, green, and white snowdrift mesh. These are cut at 20 inches, so we're going to put those in. We're going to fill this up. And then we're going to use this cute little Santa face that I have here. I have a couple of these in my shop if anyone's interested in them. I have, I think, 2 of them left. So you can grab those in my shop at wreathdecorbydawn.com. And then I have a bunch of ribbon here that we're going to add in as well. So let me go ahead and get started on this. We're just going to do a regular ruffle and ruffle these up. Again, I cut them at 20 inches. Alright, so we're going to put these in, and I'm going to do them about, I don't know, every 4 to 5 inches, and fill this in. We'll do top and bottom. So I've got, I think there was 20 pieces I got out of that one roll, which is good. Usually you can get 18 if you cut them at 20 inches. So I got 2 extra cuts out of that, so pretty happy about that. So I'm just going to use my fingers here to kind of gauge where 4 to 5 inches would be. It's not going to be exact. And again, I'm just doing a regular ruffle. So are you all ready for Thanksgiving? Are you guys staying home? Are you going somewhere? Or what's going on? We are staying home. The kids have all decided to do their own thing this year, so it's just the 3 of us, my mom and my husband and I. Hi, Rhea. How are you doing? So I'm trying to keep these towards the bottom. And that way I can do the bottom and the top, kind of like you would do on a regular wreath frame. So I'm keeping this to the bottom section, and then we'll go back and fill in at the top. And I'm just using the tines on the wreath base, and those are my ties, so I didn't add any pipe cleaners or anything like that. And again, this wreath frame came from Hobby Lobby. Come on, I just need one of you, not all of you. Twist it up together here. Let's see if I can get one of them. Not sure why, but there we go. Hey Ann, how are you? So yeah, so since nobody's coming to our house, I didn't even start cooking. I'll cook in the morning. We'll eat probably at like 4 o'clock or something, regular time. Alright, this is our last one in the top here. Alright, there we go. Okay. Let's get these frays off of here. Another one. Alright, so there we go. So here's our Santa. I think I'm going to put him in first, and then we will build around him. So he's got, his hat comes attached already to the side of this, but he's got some fill in here. They didn't put very much in, but we can work with it. So he comes with a stick. Let me show you. Now, like I said, I have a couple of these in my shop, but he comes with this stick attached so that you could use them like if you were doing a grapevine, you'd have enough to stick in the grapevine to kind of hold them in there. But we don't need it, so I cut it off for this. But you can see what size he is. He's a pretty good size. Just without the stick, he's about 15 inches. And then he is about, 10 inches wide. So he's a pretty good size. Alright, so I'm going to grab some wire. Let's see, I don't have any white, so we're going to use gray. Yeah, we'll use the gray. Or silver. And I'm going to use my needles. I need my metal one though for this. That's not the one I needed. Here's the one that's already open, this one. Okay. Oh man. So I'm just cutting off a length here so that I can attach that to the back of him. And I use 22 gauge wire. Come on, there we go. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my metal needle. Now I do have the plastic ones in my shop. This one just goes through the stuff here a lot easier. So I want to go through, I'm going to go down here at the bottom. And I'm just going to stab it in there, maybe. Maybe not. Give me some room here. There it goes. Didn't want to go for a minute there. So I'm just pulling this through. Got it all tangled up now. And then I'm going to twist it a couple of times. The other wire I'm going to do through his hat, so that'll hold his head from, keep it from flopping around. There's nothing worse than hanging the wreath up and having Santa flop down face forward. So let me see where I need to put it. Probably behind his hat here. And that'll keep him from going forward, I think. So the hat has a seam in the back here, and we're just going to make sure to go through that seam because that's going to be the thickest part. Come on. There it goes. Alright, my wire came off. So I do have these plastic needles in my shop that help get your stuff through the mesh and that. I will show you those in just a second here. I don't know why this always has to get twisted. Alright, so we're going to take that and give it a good twist. There we go. Alright, now he's going to sit right in there. So I'm going to take my weaving needle, my little plastic needle here, and you can get these in my shop as well. You get a pack of 3. You can get them in two. There's 2 different sizes. You can get them in the 3.5 inch, or you can get them in the 6 inch. I'm going to take both wires through the back, and then I'm going to tie it around the frame of the wreath base. I want to make sure I tie it around that and then not around mesh or anything like that because it will come loose. Alright, so I am right by a crossbar, so I want to go around that crossbar. If I can get my fingers in there. There we go. Okay. Get him where I want him. And then I'm going to twist those wires. There we go. I'm going to do the same thing with this hat. Make sure that it's going the right direction as well. And I'm going to take those wires through there and I'm going to go around the frame as well. There it is. Got it. It's got fuzz all over his hat. All right. There we go. There's Santa on there. You can adjust his hat. All right, so let's make a bow. Maybe two. I'm going to use the Easy Bow Maker. I have a whole bunch of ribbon here. I'm not sure what we're going to use, but alright. Let's do his belt. Why not? It'll be cute underneath him, right? We're going to do a 3-2-1 with this one. And I'm not going to do very long tails, probably about 8 inches. This is a 2.5 inch ribbon. I'm going to do about a 5-inch loop. Yeah, we'll do 5.5. We'll do 5.5. Let's do 5.5. I said I was going to do a 3-2-1, but I think we're not. We're going to just do 2 loops. We'll do 3-2-1 on the next one. So we'll just do 2 loops on each side with this one. And I'm going to put this red in, and then I'm going to put the little Santa faces in. Alright, so this is just extra ribbon I have. So we're going to go ahead and do a single loop on each side with this one. We're going to do about 5 inches. That one. And then we'll take these Santa faces and we'll do our last 2 loops. Oh, great. Another one broke. That happened last week too. Gotta find the pin here. There it is. Cheap pins. Alright, so with this one we're going to do 2 loops on each side. These are about 4.5 inches. About 4 inches. Let's do 4 inches. This is a nice little ribbon here. And this one you don't have to worry about it being upside down because the Santa faces alternate and go one up, one down. So no matter how you look at it, one of them's going to be upside down anyway, so you don't have to worry about them being the wrong direction. There we go. Alright, and then I'm going to take an 8-inch piece and I'm going to fold it in half. I'm going to gather it up about 1 inch or so. Right there, and that's going to be our center loop. So I'm going to grab a zip tie. Go up underneath here. We're going to zip tie this all down. I'm going to get it kind of tight on there. Get another pin for this one. Alright, so I want to grab one side, I'm going to hold it kind of tight, pull that off, and I'm going to move my zip tie over into the center where the divot is that was left there by the 2 dowels here on the wreath maker. We're going to pull this around the back, and I'm going to just give it a little snug, and I'm going to use let's use pipe cleaner. I was going to use another zip tie, but I think I'll use a pipe cleaner. And I don't think I need 2 of them. So I'm going to put this through the back. There we go. And now I can tighten it up just a little more and then fluff this out. So I just want to make sure that all my ribbons are, or my loops are out and not cinched in. The ribbon's not twisted, it's not bunched up, anything like that. Make sure to get those folds out. Alright, I think those are all pretty good. So I'm going to tighten this up, get it nice and snug, and then cut off the excess of the zip tie. And give the pipe cleaner a twist. We'll put this one on right underneath him. I think we're going to go right here. So because the pipe cleaners are pretty thick, I can just go right around everything. Poke that down in there and get the on one side, on each side of the frame. One pipe cleaner on each side of the frame. That's what I was trying to say. There we go. So We're going to put this one, whoops, not too tight. I don't want it to look sunken in. And I can always adjust this and move it if need be, if it's not sitting in the right place. But I wanted it right under his chin. There it is. Just trying to find the other ribbon. And there we go. We'll dovetail those. Okay, so there's that one. Okay, now we're going to make another one. Let's do this one first. All right, for this one, I'm going to make about a 12-inch tail. Again, we're going to do 5.5-inch loops. That's just the number I prefer. And I am going to do 3 loops on each side. With this ribbon. Don't like the way that's sitting. There we go. It's better. Okay, why isn't this sitting right? What is wrong with this? Doesn't want to cooperate with me. That's new, right? So we're doing 3 loops on each side. That's why it's a 3-2-1, because you do 3 loops, 2 loops, 1 loop. But we're actually going to do an extra one because I'm doing 5 ribbons. So this will be 3. One, 2, 3. Yep, that's the last one. All right, another 12-inch tail. Now we're going to do this one. And I'm going to do 2 loops with this one. These will be about 5 inches. Alright, so there's 2 loops on each side with that one. Hi Arla, how are you? All right, we're going to finish it with this one. I think we're just going to do these 3. This one is going to be about, what did I do that one at? That was about 5, so this is about 4.5. And we're just doing 1. But we are going to do a center loop. So another 8 inches. Fold it over. And then gather it up and put it in about, leave a little about 1 inch or 1/2 inch sticking out. Get another zip tie. I've got my glue pan going over here. All right, so I'm going to get a hold of this side here. Hold it tight, pull this up. Put my zip tie in that little divot spot. Pull the lock around. Tighten it just a little bit more. I'm going to put my pipe cleaner in. And then we're going to tighten it a little more. Just enough to where we can move these around and not worry about them coming undone. Got to fluff up our bow. There we go. Alright, that'll take care of that one. Okay. Get rid of the rest of this zip tie. Give our pipe cleaner a twist. And then we're going to take our other bow and we're going to go right up here. I don't want to go straight across from him. I'm going to go slightly up. Kind of even with this hat. There's a crossbar right here that I'm going to use to tie this bow to. 1 and 2. There we go. Give it a couple twists to keep it on there. There we go. And that's a little too... See if I can pull that. Nope, I guess not. I'll fix that. There it goes. Keeps sticking to mesh. Alright, so let's go ahead and trim up these tails and dovetail them, and then we're going to add in some evergreen picks. I had to think what they were. I've got some glittered evergreen picks here that I want to add in. There's that. All right, let's put some of these picks in. So I have these glittered green picks that we're going to use. So we're just going to cut these off and make 2 or 3 pieces out of them. Probably could get more out of them. I'll get probably, I'll leave that one there. Alright, so I'm going to dip them in my glue. And then I'm just going to go in and add them here and there. Let's see, I could probably get another one out of here. Cut that down. And I'm just adding these in wherever there's pine needles or pine ties, because they'll stick really well to that. I'm gonna have all kinds of glitter in my glue now, as if there wasn't already. So I will show you these here in just one second. So I'm just adding these glittered picks in. So can you see over here in the front now where that's at? So I'm just adding those in here. Anywhere I see green, I'm adding it in. But yeah, if y'all wouldn't mind sharing this, I would really appreciate it. When you share it, it puts it on your page, and it also lets your friends know that we're on. Maybe they'd like to come watch. And it's there for you to view later if you ever want to go back and see something. Oh, that one might be too long. Guess I'll find out if it goes through the back. Oh, you're fine. Alright, let's see how many we got left here. Not many. So yeah, I think this is going to be the last one I needed. So we cut 3 of them up, and we got probably 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces out of each one. That's pretty good. I want to put one right in here. Put one right there. All right, one more. This one will go right here. So pretty. That's going to make it real shimmery. Ooh, look at all the glitter. Lots of glitter. But I am going to keep one just in case I want to put some in the bow. Alright, we've got some other picks here. I have some pine cones. I want to add some pine cones in, but I have these big ornaments I want to put in. I think I'm going to be able to take and glue these down to the ties if I take this off the top. Let's see. Yeah, I should be able to. So I think I'm going to put one right down here at the bottom where this tie is. See if that's going to fit in there. Yeah, that'll fit in there. If I don't burn myself doing it. Right? Oh, I didn't turn my glue gun on. Doggone it. That's alright. We'll do it this way. So I'm just putting some glue on there and I'm getting it on the hole so that when I put that tie on there, it goes inside and holds it. So let's see if I can get this to go on here now that I got the glue on it. So I want to push that all the way inside. There it goes. And then what I'll do is when I get my glue gun turned on, I'll come back and give it a shot just to reinforce it. There we go. That'll work. So there's one. So this one's going to go right here. Just want to make sure I have the tie there. And again, I'm going to lather it up. I'm going to hit it with the... Gotta get that on there. There it goes. There it goes. And then one more up here. Did I get a tie? No, let's make sure I get a tie first so I don't burn myself. Sorry guys, your comments aren't scrolling tonight, so I have to go back and look, so I'm not seeing anything right now. I only see it when it first pops up and then it goes away. There we go. That one will go right there. So I do have some pine cones I'd like to add. And these pine cones have picks on them, so it makes it really easy to put them in. Sorry for the wrapping noise. So these come with little picks on them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut part of it off, and then I'm going to give it a little bend so that it grabs on. And we're going to put these in a couple of places. So let's put one right here. Don't want anything poking through the other side, because then I'd have to cut that off. So there's one. I can do another one over here. Don't want to get them too close together. And there's no rhyme or reason. I'm just putting them in wherever I see a hole. That one might be a little too short now. Susan, your elf was adorable tonight. I loved that, the way he's sliding out of the swag. It's really cute. Put this one right here. And these have the white tips on the Pinecones. I like the white tipped ones. I need to get some more of these. I need to save my number so I can see if they have any more. Alright, and then we'll put another one right here. Perfect. I don't see anywhere up. Oh, this glitter is going to be everywhere. My gosh. Alright, so then we've got these little balls that have the red and green color in them. I don't think we need them with the big ones in there, but I could put a few in the sides. So which ones do I want to use? Let's go with this real quick first and see. Oh, we'll be done here in just a minute, guys. And if I need to, I will go back and see if there's any other holes. I'll add some ribbon in, maybe just do some little cheater bows. But for right now, this only has ribbons in it. Bows in it. It doesn't have any ribbons in it. There are no ribbon tails in there. It's just the mesh, the pine, and then the bows and the ornaments. So these are on these little spiral wires. Let's see. I can always put one like right here. Let me curl this at the bottom here so it catches on. Green. Should have done a red one there. Let's do a red one over here. There we go. And let's do one more. I think I'm going to put this green one right here. But so you don't have to put ribbon tails in everything. That'll work. Alright, let me hold it up for you to see. And I still got to put something in my bow, because I didn't decorate my bow, but there we go. Isn't that cute? So there we go, guys. I want to thank y'all so much for spending your evening with me. As always, be kind to one another. And thank y'all for supporting me and my business.